First leg of the pick six, 1600. All clear. And away they go. Drumming Thunder was a little bit slow to go. Charleroi and also Eskimo not that well away, losing 1, 2 and 3 lengths respectively. Jet into the wind, got away the quickers. Up there with the speed, we got Curzon off to set the pace. Ballpark is also racing up handy, so too Region Gold. Then a length behind that, we got Premier Grade, who's sitting back at the rail. Nysean Bolt, the white gap on the outside. A length further back in running, we find Khyber Crossing, who's sitting on the outside of Slick Honcha. Those two are 8 off the leader. Malback moves past 3 deep into that turn. Next in running, we got Odyssey of Light sitting back at the rail. Behind that, we got Eskimo. Then we find Humble King sitting towards the rail of the field, leaving only Charleroi and Drumming Thunder, the two at the back. 14 lengths off that lead as they head to the middle of the bend. 800 metres left to go. Curzon, the one in front, leads at a length and a half. Ballpark is in second. Region Gold is in third. Jet into the wind. The white gap is racing next. Malback outside of that. Nysean Bolt is going to corner 6 off the leader. Towards the inside, we got Premier Grade. Being followed further back by Khyber Crossing. Next in running, we got Odyssey of Light. Then it's Humble King racing up the middle. Eskimo towards the inside. Charleroi as they settle for the run to the line. 400 metres left to go. Ballpark meantime has moved up and taken over the lead. Nysean Bolt is out after the lead. Up the outside we got Malback. Then we got Eskimo and wider out we got Humble King as they enter the final 200. Ballpark. Nysean Bolt is out the back. Humble King over the top is reeling them in. Nysean Bolt, Humble King, Ballpark towards the inside. Nysean Bolt gets up close home. Nysean Bolt from Ballpark, Humble King. Eskimo next best in fourth.
Gianduja goes in. We're all set, ready to race 1600 metres. Gates are open. They're sent on their way. Latin Magic missed a kick, lost just a length or so. Eagle Squadron, the first to respond. He goes up to lead from Shadow in the Wind. Gianduja's gone up to race in third. They followed by Al Masri, the far side, back in fourth. Nysean Bolt racing back in fifth position. And Latin Magic, after that sluggish starts at the back of the field, at about 6 lengths would cover them. Eagle Squadron, as they go to the 1200, has it now by a length and a half to Shadow in the Wind racing second. Gianduja back at the rail, races back in third. And neck away Al Masri, the far side, who's now moving up alongside. They're being followed further back by Nysean Bolt, who's content to wait back 1 from last. And Latin Magic is your trailer, and 6 lengths cover them. Midway round the turn, they go towards the 800, and Eagle Squadron takes the field along. He's in front, still that length and a half. Shadow in the Wind, still racing back in second. Now on the far side, Al Masri showing up in third. Gianduja back at the rail, races back in fourth. Then Nysean Bolt. Latin Magic will have to come from last. They're off that false rail. They're homeward bound with 5:50 left of the line. Eagle Squadron still in front. Shadow in the Wind, the first one to move in and challenge up the outside. Gianduja's back towards their inside, and Al Masri's now starting to quicken up. Nysean Bolt is also making rapid progress. He switches to the outside and he's starting to kick on nicely. It's wide open now as they come down to the final 300. Nysean Bolt has put his head in front up on the outside. Eagle Squadron is trying to fight back along the inside. Then comes Al Masri, but Nysean Bolt is going on well, and Nysean Bolt draws off the win in convincing fashion from Al Masri back in second. Eagle Squadron behind that third. They were then followed by Shadow in the Wind. Gianduja in behind that one, and Latin Magic was Fort Vogue moving forward. Drawn out wide, goes in, all set, gates are open, and they're sent on their way. And Fort Vogue flew out of those starting gates, and he's rushing up around horses to try and overcome his bad draw. Also racing up handy is Burnt Sun along the inside, who's right in touch with that leading group. They followed by Dance With Honor, who settles back in that third placing. Racing in behind that, Wolfgang Amadeus races back in that fourth. They being followed then by Grey Eagle in the yellow. Racing just in behind that as they start to string out is Nelsprate. Torab further back. Outside of that, Typhoon Trace races next. They settle down now and head on down towards the crossover. 1,000 metres left to go, and it's Dance With Honor has now come forward to lead them. Dance With Honor has it by 3 parts of a length to Fort Vogue, who settled back in that second spot. They being followed then by Wolfgang Amadeus, who races in that third placing. Burnt Sun races just in behind that. Grey Eagle further back, and Toro races next. Nell Sprite is further back. Typhoon Trace races just in behind that, about 7 lengths off them. Dane Fern was hidden first call. He's racing in behind runners as they start to take the angle into the home stretch. Amerigo races further back. The others are well back. They're into the straight now and homeward bound with 400 metres left to go. Fort Vogue quickly moves up on the outside, and he grabs the lead and comes clear as they come down to the final 250. Burnt Sun is now setting out after that one. Toro racing on behind that, but Fort Vogue is out in front as they come down to the final 150. He's many lengths to the good. It's just a question of what's going to race second. Fort Vogue is far too good for this lot. Hands and heels. Fort Vogue strides away to win impressively. Toro up for second. Burnt Sun behind that in third. They were followed by Dance with Honor. In behind that on the outside came Island, and back towards the inside, Wolfgang Amadeus.
The last one in. All in line. 1,800 metres. Grade 2 Peninsula Handicap. They are fired away. Sun City was a little bit slow to go. So too State Crown. And Bill of Rights, he's tucking into the back of the field. Thundering Jet, the first one to show he's off to set the pace. Noblewood is up there in second. Cape Trafalgar racing in third. Robinson Crusoe back at the rail. Then comes Air Combat, Directorate and Senior Jet. Fort Vogue, Pink Sleeves, Blue Cap is racing 7 lengths off that leader. State Crown is racing towards the inside. A length and a half further back, Jagged Ice and Bill of Rights racing together. Then comes Royal Shalon being followed by Judged Excellent. Thanks John is 3 deep on their outside. Mighty Atom is sitting back, 1 from last, and Sun City brings up the rear. A good 20 lengths cover the field as they head towards the 1,000. Noblewood has now won that battle for the lead, stretching them out in front. Goes a couple of lengths clear. Thundering Jet in second. Cape Trafalgar racing in third. A length further back we got Air Combat and Directorate racing together. Then we find Robinson Crusoe. Between runners we got Fort Vogue. He's going to corner about 7 lengths off that leader. State Crown is racing next, Senior Jet. Then we find Bill of Rights being followed by Jagged Ice and Thanks John, Judged Excellent. Royal Shalon, Mighty Atom cornering back, 1 from last. Sun City brings up the rear as they corner firm in the Peninsula Handicap. 600 metres left to go. Noblewood has guided them in. Thundering Jet along the inside. Then we find Cape Trafalgar, Directorate towards the inside. Next it's Bill of Rights being followed by Air Combat. Fort Vogue has got 4 lengths to make up. He's starting his move now with Judged Excellent along the inside. Inside the final 300, and Thundering Jet moves up alongside of Noblewood. Fort Vogue is in the clear up the middle and coming home full of running. Down the inside, Directorate. Down the inside, we've got Thundering Jet. Fort Vogue in the middle. Between runners, Noblewood not done for. Down the inside, it's Thundering Jet, and Fort Vogue is catching. Down to the wire, and Fort Vogue on the line. Thundering Jet in second. Then we had Noblewood back in third, and Robinson Crusoe in fourth.
Destiny. Pocket Power up to his starting gate. Handler comes away. We're ready to go this time. 2,000 metres. All set. Starter says go. Dan DeLago missed the kick. He lost about 4 lengths. Capel also not too smartly away, but Mother Russia came out like a scalded cat and has straight away gone up to lead. Fabiani races in behind those, and Red Rake is up with the speed too. One going past them on the far side is Diamond Quest, who's in this race as a pacemaker, and he's going off to lead them now as they settle down the back stretch. Fabiani settled in behind runners now, is about 3 lengths off them. Surfin USA keeps that one company up on the outside. Here's Pocket Power, 6 lengths off the lead. Odyssey 3 deep races on his outside. Fort Vogue, the white cap, is back at the fence and 7 lengths off them. They're stretching out. The pace is a good one. Blue Tigers pulling hard with the rider in behind those. Then it's River Jetez. Capel after that slow start is 15 lengths off this leader. They're being followed by Smart Banker. Strategic News races in behind that. Lion's Blood is well back. Dan DeLago was hopelessly left at the starting gates, is 25 lengths off this leader. Thundering Jet is racing in behind that. Forest Path is back, 1 from last, and Big City Life trails the field in the Joan B Met. They midway round the turn. They have 900 metres left to go. The pacemaker Diamond Quest is out in front and clear by 3. Red Rake racing in second. They being followed by Surfin USA up on the outside. Mother Russia is just in behind these. Odyssey is next. They being followed by Blue Tiger, who raced hopelessly wide on the turn. Pocket Power is 4 to find as they straighten up now and head for the judge with 5:50 left to the line. Diamond Quest has spent force. Red Rake comes
comes forward to pick it up. Mother Russia is wider out. Fabiani's between runners. Now Pocket Power's hooked to the clear and he starts to run on as Mother Russia kicks for home. Mother Russia is out in front. That's the one they've got to get to. Down the inside, Fort Vogue. Pocket Power still has 3 to make up. His rider's getting serious now. It's Mother Russia, Pocket Power, Fort Vogue. River Jatez between runners is coming home strongly. It's Mother Russia, River Jatez, Pocket Power, not today. It's River Jatez who goes on to win. Mother Russia was in second. Fort Vogue and Pocket Power in a photo. Fabiani behind that and Smart Banker. They were followed by Big City Lights.